Hello YouTube and welcome to another one of my Duel Links videos. So to the surprise of many, today I have for you a Relinquished deck. I posted in the YouTube community, for those of you that follow it, that I had been playing with Relinquished earlier this morning just to test it out because I honestly had never played it before. Obviously I'm familiar with the card and everything, I just had never myself used it. And you know, I asked if you guys would be interested to see it. The majority of you said yes. Some of you were like, "Stay away from the cancer." To those of you, I apologize, but you know, you gotta tilt some people. The way people are tilting in the KC Cup and PvP right now, I felt like it was a little bit warranted. But anyway, the build is nothing special. We're running 3 Relinquished, 3 of the Ritual spell, 3 Sphere Revo. I know. 1 Relinquished Revo, which is really good in this deck. If you tribute it to summon your Relinquished, you get to draw 1 card. If you econ take with it, you get to draw 1 card. And also you get a protection from this card being engraved. So if they're about to destroy your Relinquished by battle, you can banish this and protect it for, you know, for that 1 battle. So it's really good. And it has Relink in the name, so I had to add it. I'm also running 2 Sonic Bird. I'm running 2 Senju, just, you know, as the searches. 1 Storm as a tech, in case I need to get rid of a monster that's equipped to my Relinquish, so that I can, you know, equip another one. If I need to go for game and I have problematic back row in the way, you know, it's another good way of using this card, just as a one-up. And then my other tech card is Impenetrable Attack. It helps you stall because, you know, if you don't have your Relinquish and your Ritual spell, you can't really do anything else with the deck. That's all the deck does, summon Relinquish. So you need something that's gonna protect you from, you know, from battle damage. And this card is really good. And you can also protect your Relinquish with it, which is great. A lot of times I would let them, if they had 2 monsters to attack with, I would let them destroy, you know, quote unquote destroy my Relinquish once, to unequip the monster, and then before the second battle I will activate this card to protect my Relinquish, and then during the following turn I would just get one of their monsters. So Impenetrable Attack worked really well in this deck. And you know, the 3 enemy controllers, just standard. They're both for protection and you know, to win games with. The skill is just restart. You want to try to fish out for your searchers more than anything. And I didn't really think of any other skill to use with. But again, you know, really standard. Not much to explain. Let's just go ahead and show you this tilty replays. And that's how I did. I mean, you know, don't take this deck too seriously. I was just trying to meme some people. I actually started playing after the 1st or the 2nd Pegasus event. I can't remember. So for the longest time, probably the whole time Relinquish was meta, I didn't even have it. So I was really salty about it. I never used it before today. And you know, I just thought I'd show you guys. Here I like my starting hand. I do get a Parasite on the very top, but because of Sonic Bird, I'm going to be able to shuffle the deck. So that's all good. Set my econs. He just sets a monster, so I decided to go ahead and I believe I summon Relinquish right away. Yeah, I figured I wasn't going to be using my Revo for anything. Weevil is not going to try to attack me, and if he does, I have enemy controller as well. So I just take the monster, which was a Cobra Jar, if I remember correctly. Yeah. And then, you know, get in there for 2800. He sets another monster, activates Mask of the Accursed onto the Senju and onto the Sonic Bird, but he made the mistake of not equipping it to my Relinquish. So I just attack into the face down, because any damage I take, he is also going to take, since I have a monster equipped to Relinquish, and Weevil gets burned to death. Let's go ahead and show you another replay. This was Paradox Brothers. I think this was 3-star Demotion Ninjas, which was also a really quick go. Like I said, the whole point of this deck was just to tilt some people back. I got tilted by, believe it or not, Sacred Phoenix Naturia Hybrid. Yes, I know how that sounds, and I lost to that. And pretty much after that game, I was like, you know what? If everyone's gonna be tilted in the ladder, I'm just gonna play Relinquished for a little bit. Here, I knew I had game from as soon as I saw my starting hand and what he used. So I go for the Econ take in order to trigger the face down, which is Ninjutsu Art of Duplication, and that is as perfect as it can get. He's gonna summon 2 monsters in defense mode, which I don't care about. He has 1000 life points, I have 4000 life points. So all I have to do is summon my Relinquished. There we go. Bye bye Kuribo. I equip the weak one, and then I just attack the strong one. I lose 2200 life points, he loses 2200 life points, and goodbye to you. The whole strategy, if you can even call it that, behind this this deck was pretty much that I was gonna suck their monster, put them under my life points, so that if at any point I needed to run my Relinquish into something for both of us to get damage, you know, I would be able to win the game that way. And I apologize for the lag that you're seeing on your screen. I've kind of talked about, you know, the issues I may have with my computer, and I'm trying to get a new one with you guys' help. But this is literally like the 5th time I've tried to record this, and it's probably as good as it's gonna get. But here we're going against Ancient Gears. I use my Kuribo because there's no point in taking the damage. I can use, you know, summon Relinquish with Kuribo from the grave. He doesn't activate back row, lets me destroy the Ancient Gear Soldier. And then here I have to econ the Knight, and I draw Impenetrable Attack. I'm just destroying his monsters, he's not really using his back row for anything. And then I see Good Goblin Housekeeping, or Housekeeping Good, I can't remember the name of it. And then I see Guardian Statue, very odd. Like I said, Ancient Gears running Guardian Statue, like what am I even looking at? But I use my Impenetrable Attack, and here all I'm doing is stalling, because as you can see, my draws are just garbage. I've drawn into all 3 of my Relinquished and a Senju, but I can't draw any of my 5 ritual spells, which are the actual spells and the 2 Sonic Birds. So I'm taking all this damage, you know, protecting myself as much as I can with Kuribos, and then finally I top deck Black Illusion Ritual, which is just perfect. I go ahead and get that Ancient Gear Soldier. Some of the Senju, I try to attack, and he's got Curse of Anubis, which is fine. The Guardian Statue is going to return Relinquish to my hand, but he can't get over my Senju, so he's forced to just end turn. And then, you know, I top deck Sonic Bird, so I can get my 2nd ritual out. Once again, using the Kuribo from the graveyard. And now I can take that Guardian Statue. He lets all these attacks go through. I mean, he had plenty of life points, so I don't blame him. There we see another Good Goblin Housekeeping. And then I let him destroy my my Senju. I draw another back row, so I can just storm away the back row, suck the monster, and finish the game that way. Pretty scummy, I know, but you know, you gotta get your tilt on sometimes. And it's not as bad, in my opinion, as Weevil Burn. You guys will probably never see me use Weevil Burn, and if I ever do, I wouldn't, you know, it wouldn't surprise me if I lost subs over that. Speaking of the devil, here's another Weevil Burn. Going 2nd, which is nice. I actually prefer going 2nd with Relinquished, just because if I have to do any kind of search and give my opponent information, you know, it's really unfortunate. And here this is what I'm talking about. Because I went 2nd, he just summons the Amazoness Swordswoman in attack mode. The Parasite is gonna help me because I can just tribute it to summon Relinquished. So I take his 1500 Amazonas, summon my Senju, thin my deck, get another Relinquish, and that's 2900 to the face. Now what is he gonna do? Does he have Lava Golem? No, he's got Mask of the Accursed. That's completely fine. I top deck my Storm. Let's get rid of that back row. Let's suck that monster in defense mode and just attack for game. Get out of here, Weevil. Nice and easy. And then we have one more replay and that's it. You guys won't have to see Relinquished in my channel ever again. Unless, you know, there's a different way to run it. Oddly enough, I only had 2 Cyber Annual matchups and I lost both of them, unfortunately. One of them I just got OTK'd because I went first and I had nothing to protect myself. And then the second one was a drown out duel, but he top decked a Dakini and that was the end of me. But here I'm going up against another Ancient Gear and this replay was so unfair. I actually felt bad for my opponent. Here I'm just ending turn. He's waiting for me to summon something, obviously, so that he can get a counter on his continue spell. Finally goes for the Sergeant Electro, but I have the Kribo ready for it. And the lag just keeps getting worse, so I apologize for that. I summon Relinquish, tributing my Kribo. Draw 1 card. Get that Sergeant Electro. He's got enemy controller though. But it's fine. I have so many ways of protecting this Relinquished. I have a Kribo in hand, I have a Kribo in the grave, and if I wanted to, I could have set my impenetrable attack, but I decided not to. I was just gonna use the Sphere Kribo. Goes for Ancient Gear Beast, and there's the Sphere Kribo number 2. I take care of the Beast, getting for 2000, and now I set my impenetrable attack. He's got a Boxer, which is fine. I just summon Relinquish number 2 using resources from the grave. That's what's just crazy about Relinquish and why it was so annoying whenever it was meta. He's got another Econ take play, but you know, he's spending 2 resources just to dodge my Relinquish. He's not really getting anywhere. Summons Ancient Gear Knight. I used Sphere Weevil for the 3rd time and then he just had enough. And this is what I was talking about. That's pretty much all I was doing. I was just tilting people off the face of the earth. And that's it for the deck. Again, nothing special. You know, kind of a meme video that I hope you guys enjoyed. I do apologize for the lag, but I do want to give a shout out to the people that have been contributing in my PayPal. I've gotten around $200, which is awesome. You know, combined with the $300 that I have just from YouTube, I'm probably halfway there on what I need for the computer. So definitely, if you guys can, do support me. I will leave down the link in the description. Thank you so much for watching. As always, like, comment, and subscribe if you want. Join my Discord if you haven't. The link will also be down in the description. And until next time.